If you're looking for a new barber shop or interested in learning how to become a barber, we can help you with that. Courtney is going to be chatting with one of our favorite guests to learn more about it.
Yeah, we've got my Helton from It's My Hair Salon. She's taking us on a little field trip this morning. We're going to Solano County to Fairfield. Good morning to you, Mai.
Good morning, Courtney. And you know, I love a good field trip.
I know you do.
And Courtney, I don't know if you remember, we were here 9 years ago.
Has it been that
at
long?
Crowns Barbershop. So we wanted to come. It has been that long, Court. So we wanted to come and get an update here, Randy being the owner. But I wanted to start over here, Court, so we can just show what are the latest trends, the latest techniques.
Yeah.
We have Janelle here. Janelle's one of the barbers. How long have you been here?
I've been here for 7 years now.
Nice.
Yes, that's amazing. Okay, so tell us what you got going on, what you're doing, what technique are you using?
So I'm doing like a taper, just a regular taper, nothing too high, nothing too low. And then I'm doing just trimming the curls here. Making it
And show me what do you mean by taper? What does that look like?
Basically the fade from the sideburns here and up a little bit and the back area here without having to fade it all the way around.
And I see, Janelle, that his line is like super crispy. And so how did you get it so clean?
Pretty much by using this razor right here, making it super crispy. This line here and this line right there, like
That is clean.
kind of like this. Let me show
Okay,
you.
uh-oh.
Okay, okay.
Here
We're
we
going
go,
in.
here
We're
we
going
go.
Make sure I don't shake.
Go in. Oh, I love it.
Look at that
The
detail.
precision.
Right?
Oh, look at that. And look, Court, there's no chalk around that line either. No chalk lines. We doing good.
None
I want to come
needed.
over here real quick. Here's Randy. And I don't know, Court, the last time this young man was in the chair, how old was he, Randy?
He was 10. This my son Kane.
Oh, he's all grown up.
Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah.
Wait, where'd that voice come
He's all
from
grown
also?
up, and he's a baller and baseball player. Yes. Okay, so Randy, tell us what you did on him.
So today we did a twist comb sponge look with a taper, bald taper with a goatee. So
No, we don't got a goatee, Court. People
He's
are just
grown.
growing up on
I
us.
know.
So this is a twist comb.
Oh, let's see that.
Right here.
Look at this, Court.
Look at that.
Okay, so he's going in, and so this is adding the texture to the hair.
Right.
Now, how often does he have to do this?
This will be every time you style it in the morning.
Nice. Okay. Very good. Okay, Court, so we got a couple of other models that are here also, and we're going to show you what they have going on during the next hour.
Okay.
But you're going in, what is this one called? And tell me your name.
I'm Lucas Rapola, and this is a high taper, and it's not too much to explain.
Yeah.
Kind of similar to Janelle,
Okay.
Okay.
but it's just a higher frame and
Nice.
Okay.
So he's getting the high taper. He has the long hair. So we're going to show the finished results on everybody, Court, and also the other hair cutting techniques that we have going on during the next hour.
Okay,
And
sounds
you guys
good.
don't want to miss it. We didn't want to leave out the barbers on this one, Court.
Exactly. And I think it's important to mention also when we come back in the next hour, Mike, kind of give us an idea what the education process is like for barbers, because I know there's a lot of people that maybe want to get into the business. It's a little bit different than cosmetology. So we'll get those questions answered as well. Mai, seen in about 30 minutes.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks, Mai.
All right, the right haircut can mean the difference between feeling confident and feeling insecure. Courtney is checking back in with our friend Mai Helton, who's in Fairfield at Crowns Barbershop, learning more about what it takes to cut hair, because it's not as easy as anybody might think.
It is not, exactly. And you got to be creative too, right? So let's check in with Mai Helton. She's getting an idea of what some of the latest trends are in technology in barbering. Good morning, Mai.
Good morning, Court. Listen, no, it is not easy to cut hair. You can't get your license on YouTube, Courtney.
Can't do it.
You have to be a licensed professional. Randy, of course, is a licensed professional. Now, Randy, you've been doing this for quite some time, but if somebody's interested in becoming a barber, would you recommend them becoming a barber?
No, definitely. It's not too many jobs that we can do where we could be ourselves and do it our way. So yeah, I definitely, if you're good and you're an artist, be a barber.
And there's two ways that you can become a barber.
Yeah, traditionally you go to school, where you're there getting your training at the school all day, and then you could be an apprentice also, where you're getting your training in the shop.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, and so what we see, Court, I know you see this, and this can be flashback to you and Cody when I did the little mullet for you guys. But Randy, explain this cut. Explain this cut for us.
So this is what we call a modern mullet.
Modern mullet.
It's kind of like the traditional mullet, but the newer version where we have taper right here, usually a higher taper, and it blends into a shag or just the deep mullet part.
Right.
With his hair is pretty unique, and this is why I wanted to use him for today, because he has, it almost shows like 3 different textures of waves, where the front is like a fringe, kind of loose, messy wave, and then it goes to the deep wave, and then it drops down to the loose curl.
Into the loose curl, and then Randy, pull his hair back a little bit in the back, because Court, we already know, is business in the front.
That is glorious.
No, business in the front and then the party in the back.
The party in the back.
You have the two. He looks amazing. That's a great cut, Randy. Party in the back. Okay, let's go right here, Court, real quick. We have the curly top. What did you do on him?
So I did a mid taper with a freestyle design on the side and the back.
Lift the hair up. You were saying
that's
that
cool.
the younger guys, they generally want this type of look.
Yeah, no, I would say that a lot of my younger clients like to do the freestyle design, and it's kind of just what's in right now, what's trending.
That's
so
nice.
I like to do them. I'd say it's one of my stronger suits.
Yes.
Very creative mind.
And then when you hit them with the spice ball, I see a lot of the barbers doing that. What's the spice ball? Let's
What
see
is
what that
that?
looks like.
Spice ball.
Oh, wait, what is happening?
What does that do?
What is that?
Yes. So this is what they spray on to.
This is just aftershave. It helps clean all of the pores,
Oh, yeah,
closes
yeah.
them,
Yeah.
and it just disinfects the area.
I love that, Court. Okay, finally, he got this towel going on, Court.
Oh, here we go.
And what are you doing with this? Look, nice and hot.
Nice warm towel. So the way he was saying that closes the pores, this opens the pores, so that you can really get to the root of the follicle and get all the hair out pretty easy.
Right.
You know.
So you don't have like the ingrown hairs and anything. Listen, Court, if your barber is not doing this, if they're not pulling out the clippers, they're not pulling out their shears, they're not hitting you with the spice ball, they don't have the hot towel in the back, what kind of barber are you?
What are you even doing?
But this is pretty awesome.
You gotta be able to do everything.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta be able to do everything.
I want you to lift him up just super quick. Take this off. Was that amazing? Did you enjoy it?
Absolutely.
And then just tell me real quick, what did you do on his hair?
So for his haircut, we did a slick back.
Yeah.
So he's in a professional setting
Yeah.
for work. So he does a slick back. Right now, I don't have any product in it. I did
it's
a bald
holding
fade.
nice without the product.
But I haven't put any product in yet.
Right.
His request, he doesn't want any product in it at the moment.
Right. But it looks amazing, super clean.
Yeah.
Your face looks good. The goatee looks amazing.
Nice.
Everybody in here looks pretty good. You have the previous cuts going on. And
All
we
right.
heard that somebody wanted to dance over there. She's our little TikToker. Are you going to just show us one little move that they be just
Gotta love a barber who can give you a good two-step. That is Crowns Barbershop and Hair in Fairfield. Mike, thank you so much. Thanks for giving us a tour and the education this morning. The things that we learned. We're linking all the details to Crowns to our website, gooddaysacramento.com, under show info and today's date, as well as It's My Hair Salon. You know my. The field trip and the education never ends. Stick around. We got more Good Day coming up on the other side of this break.